morning, or depending when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always, told out of voice for radio. So today, I am here to show you some absolutely phenomenal, awesome new stuff. To put bluntly, sometimes new sleeves, etc. go up on the Pokémon Center in Japan, and I can take them or leave them. Sometimes I'm super into it. Sometimes, like for instance, the ones I showed you the other day, they're all really cool, but I didn't order any of it. Whereas the lot before, when you had the gardening stuff and the Latios and Latias deck box, I look at that and I'm like, well, yeah, obviously I've got to order some of that. That's absolutely amazing. Well, today, ladies and gentlemen, very, very, very much fits into the latter category. This is just wonderful. This is, and I'm not exaggerating when I say this, so it is of course a personal and subjective opinion, some of the best accessories and products along those lines that they've done maybe ever. And I know I keep talking in hyperbole lately, and I don't really care, because oh my word, I love all of this. So we might as well start off with the playmat, because the playmat is what really shows it off at its most. And essentially, if you've played Pokemon Sword and Shield, you will recognize where we are. And every part of this artwork is absolutely wonderful. You've got Piers giving a little bit of a performance with Galarian Obstagoon on the big board, because why wouldn't you? You've got Cabby and Corviknight giving a ride to Melanie in the cab, because why wouldn't you? You've got the burger shop with Greedent. You've got the ice cream shop with Vanillite. You've even got Alchemy with a Beady doll sat next to Beady eating an ice cream. I mean, come on. Every part of this is absolutely wonderful. You got Ball Guy sitting off at a table on his own, which is honestly kind of sad. You've got Center Scorch with a Kabu doll, because why would you not? Gengar's got a Raihan doll he's playing with. Mimikyu has got a Leon doll. It's just, every part of this is absolutely wonderful. You've got Victor and Hop sitting having a chat at a table. You've got Gloria and Marnie going along with the ice cream, and obviously you've got Morpeko there as well. And I am just scratching the surface. Milo running after Wooloo gives you shades of that gym challenge. It's just, every part of this artwork is absolutely phenomenal. And again, this is just one more brilliant example of the kind of bespoke artwork which makes me sad at some of the stuff we get in the UK. This is unlikely to be released outside of Japan. Most of this stuff isn't. But goodness gracious me, this is, like, for me, this is as good as Pokemon TCG artwork gets. A big, complicated scene that evokes memories from the games, that's got so many things and little details to spot. That is literally perfect for me. I want things that evoke the games. I like things with lots going on and lots of little hidden details, and this is absolutely perfect. If you want to continue to enjoy the artwork, we do also have a folder coming in where you can store your cards, and obviously if you use the playmat's going to get worn down. I kind of want two playmats, I'm going to be honest with you. One to use at every tournament I ever go to, and, you know, one to keep nicely, or maybe even frame. I've got frame playmats in my house, I'm not ashamed. So you've got the binder there, which works really rather nicely. We've then got ourselves a deck box, and the deck box is a weird one. So basically what they've chosen to do is really hone in on Gloria and Marnie. And incidentally, given that they are the two most popular characters, it seems at least, from Gen 8, that seems like a fairly sensible decision. Shout out to Gloria for eating a Sobble ice cream, which is kind of adorable. And then you can even see the dividers there feature that Piers singing on the screen. And you've also got Gordy there, because everyone loves Gordy, I imagine. I don't know. And then you can't see it all the way around the deck box, but you can see that scene is replicated on the rest of the deck box, or at least the size and one would imagine the back. And then we've got a whole bunch of sleeves. Now, straight off the bat, we have B on this artwork. We don't have sleeves featuring B. That seems like an oversight. That seems frankly rude, and that makes me very sad. So who do we have? Well, we've got Gloria and Marnie with Morpeko and the Sobble ice cream and all of that. That was an absolute given. Expect these sleeves to be hyper popular. Everybody loves Marnie and everybody loves Gloria. You hopefully saw in my opening yesterday of VMAX Climax, I did pull a Gloria full art. Currently, that is the second most expensive card in the set, behind only the Gala Friends featuring all of them. So yeah, Gloria and Marnie on sleeves together, they're going to be popular. We've then got Leon, looking kind of regal, with his hat off, which makes him feel a bit like a traitor to me. As a man who's always wearing a hat outside the house, I see a dude who's known for wearing a hat, not wearing a hat. Just makes me think he's given up and not in a fun way. Sorry, Leon. But if you're into Leon, this is extremely cool. You've then got Raihan going, who's that guy? And he's got his Rotom phone and he's got a drink because, I don't know, why would he not? And essentially what we've got here is just different parts of the scene blown up to make sleeves. Because you'll notice that Raihan in the sleeves is in the exact same pose and place as Raihan in the artwork on the mat. What I will say is they've kind of isolated it a bit. So, for instance, over Raihan's shoulder on the playmat, you can see Charizard. Charizard's not there on the sleeves. They have isolated out. So they've not literally just cut it out. They've used the same pose and background and all of that, but they've done it in a really nice way to get rid of all the clutter, and I think this is an excellent, excellent way to do so. You've then got Nessa and Wooloo. Although I'm not a big Nessa fan like a lot of people are, although she's very cool, and I'm not a big Wooloo fan like a lot of people are, I adore the fact that the Alchemy holding the bee plush has made its way into these sleeves. They've taken a bunch of the clutter out, but they've kept this in. And if you compare it to the playmat, it's actually really cool here, because they've actually done it in a cool kind of way, where they've moved the Alchemy, they've slid it over just a little bit, and that makes me rather happy indeed. I love this. This is really cool. And then the final one you've got there is your Beedee, Victor, and Hop sitting around a table having some lovely snacks. And then, of course, that umbrella that Beedee's got, that one might remind you of somebody as well. It is just, I think the way that Japan generally does Pokemon TCG sleeves and mats, etc., is top tier to begin with. But I think what they've done with this particular range is just redonk. I mean, they have released this artwork as well. It's as high quality as we've got. It's basically the playmat without all the markings on. It's just amazing. Absolutely stunningly amazing. And this stuff generally goes on sale on the Pokemon Center at 1 in the morning. I'm going to have to be awake at 1 in the morning so that I can get in on this, because, yeah, it's just too good. Now, the other day I told you about the Victor and Gloria rubber playmat set, and I showed you a not great image of the overall thing, but I couldn't show you all that much of it. Well, the good news is we now have a little bit better view. For instance, I can show you the front and the back of the deck box. And look, the front and back of the deck box here, they are just showing artwork from the playmat. There's nothing particularly new there, but you can really zoom in and see how wonderful it is. You can see Calyrex chilling with Galarian Slowking next to a tent on the side of the deck box, which is something you couldn't see initially. We can now see a version of the playmat with Calyrex and everyone, which is unobscured, because obviously the only image we had before was rather obscured, and that was a little bit sad. I can show you that there are, in fact, 2 sets of sleeves, and to be fair, the information was out there, I missed it before, I apologise, but there are 2 sets of sleeves, one featuring Gloria, one featuring Victor. And these rubber playmat sets generally are extremely cool, but again, I think it's fair to say that even compared to most, this really does jump up as particularly amazing. Now, this hasn't gone on sale yet. This is going to be going on sale almost certainly through a lottery system on the Pokemon Center Online in Japan. So, it's another lottery that I will enter and inevitably lose, but at least I can say that I tried. and I think that's going to have to be good enough. Either way, this is an absolutely stunning product. That playmat is amazing. The sleeves are amazing. Honestly, I would tell you it was probably my favourite piece of Galar art that we've seen so far, had I not just showed you the other stuff, which I'm sorry, I do actually prefer. But we're splitting hairs now, yeah? We're picking between two absolutely amazing runs of things. These are so cool. Also, just as a little side note, they've also gone and revealed these Pikachu sleeves for anyone that's interested. They've done similar ones to this before. These are called version 2. I think they're slightly different. So yay, forest full of Pikachu. And then they are also releasing these Eevee sleeves, but it is important to note these are actually re-releases. They've done these sleeves before. So don't get too excited here. These are literally just, don't get me wrong, they're amazing sleeves, but they are just coming back. And actually, I have just compared these sleeves to the old ones. These are not new. These are also reprints of the old sleeves. I've double checked. They are exactly the same as the old ones. So these are really just re-release sleeves. They're not terribly exciting because they're not new, but if you're into them, they are coming as well. For me, actually being able to see these ridiculous, what am I actually calling them? Pokemon Trainers Offshot. The Pokemon Trainers Offshot merch is just absolutely amazing, and getting a better look at that Gloria and Victor rubber playmat set is pretty gosh darned awesome as well. Quite frankly, good news to start the day. That's what I think. I want to know what you think. So let me know in the comment section, would ya? Go nuts! Be nice! And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi, and Twitch for some live action at twitch.tv/PTCG Radio. If you want to support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all that good stuff, head on over to patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can do exactly that. But by far the most important thing as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.